Your breakfast is quietly leaving you exhausted at 10 a.m. Not because you're eating too much. You're eating the wrong things at the wrong time, and you're not even aware of it. Today, I'm going to show you 10 foods that the Japanese almost never eat for breakfast. Foods that are currently on your plate every morning. Stick to number 10, because I'm going to give you a simple Japanese breakfast test that will tell you exactly what you need to change first. And sixth, something 80% of you ate without thinking twice this morning. Let's begin. Let's start with foods that feel healthy, but that Japanese nutritional wisdom considers a slow morning trap. Number 1, orange juice. You pour yourself a glass because it feels fresh, feels like vitamin C, feels like a good choice. But here's what's actually happening. A glass of orange juice can contain as much sugar as a candy bar with almost no fiber. Your blood sugar rises quickly, then falls just as quickly, and that drop is the reason for the tired, groggy feeling that hits you an hour later. In Japan, the traditional morning drink isn't juice, it's hot miso soup or green tea, something that hydrates without raising your blood sugar. Change. Eat the orange. Skip the juice. Whole fruit retains the fiber that protects you from the crash. Second, sugary breakfast cereals. It says whole grain on the box. It says heart healthy on the box. Still, look at the label. Many popular cereals contain more sugar per serving than a donut. And here's the silent problem. Cereal alone contains almost no protein, so sugar enters your bloodstream without anything slowing it down. Japanese breakfasts almost always have protein first. Fish, eggs, tofu, before anything sweet touches the plate. Change. If you're eating cereal, eat it with protein. Even better, have protein, not sugar, at the beginning of the meal. Now, the sixth item, one that 80% of you are guilty of, and that isn't even food. Bear with me, because the following items have even baffled nutritionists. The third item, flavored yogurt. It seems like a healthy option alongside donuts. However, flavored yogurt is often closer to dessert than breakfast because it's loaded with added sugar to mask its sourness. Japanese breakfasts also favor fermented foods, but plain ones. Natto, pickled vegetables, miso, sugar-free fermentation. Substitution. Plain yogurt with real fruit provides the same gut benefits without the sugar crash. Fourth item, cream cheese bagels. Refined white flour turns to sugar almost as quickly as candy. And cream cheese, while filling, adds fat without the protein your body really needs to feel full. So you eat something dense and heavy and still get hungry, again at 10:30. Japanese breakfasts are made with rice or whole grains combined with protein. This combination keeps you full for hours, not minutes. Substitution. Replace refined flour with whole grain flour and add real protein alongside. Fifth, an oversized sugary coffee drink. That caramel latte isn't actually coffee. It's a dessert with caffeine in it. Some versions contain more sugar than a full-sized chocolate bar, eaten in the early hours of the morning before anything solid is consumed. Japanese mornings prefer green tea or plain coffee. Bitter, simple, no hidden sugar explosion in the cup. Variety. If you need sweetness, add a small amount yourself. Don't let a fast food restaurant dictate your sugar intake before 8 a.m. There you go. Sixth, skipping breakfast entirely and going straight to coffee. This method, which almost everyone in the West does, feels disciplined. It feels productive. But your body has been without fuel for 8 hours, and instead of food, you're consuming caffeine on an empty stomach. This combination can raise cortisol levels even higher than normal. the same stress hormone that silently stores fat around your waist. Japanese breakfast culture doesn't make morning food a bargain, even if it's small. Rice, some fish, some soup, something. Variety. Even a small breakfast is better than protein first, on an empty stomach, and serum coffee. 7th, white toast with jam. Refined bread, refined sugar jam, almost no protein or fiber. Quick, easy, and eliminated from your system in about 40 minutes, taking your energy with it. Change. If toast isn't a bargain, add an egg. Protein balances the meal instead of letting it rise and disappear. 8th, syrupy pancakes or waffles. This is a dessert in breakfast disguise. Refined flour, sugar, more sugar poured on top. It tastes like a treat because it really is a treat. And treats aren't designed to keep you focused all morning. Japanese weekend breakfasts, even the most extravagant ones, usually balance rice or eggs with sweets. Never sugar alone on the plate. That's change. Balance is the rule. If it's sweet, pair it with protein. 9th, coffee. There are breakfast bars and granola bars. They're marketed as practical, healthy, on the go. Check the label. Many look more like a chocolate bar wrapped in oatmeal than a real meal. Being practical isn't the same as being nutritious. Change. Preparing a hard-boiled egg the night before takes 2 minutes and will keep you full 3 times longer than a chocolate bar. 10th point, eating nothing but black coffee. This is a silent epidemic. No breakfast, just caffeine. Straight to a meeting or commute. It gives you a sense of control. It's actually the opposite. Your cortisol levels naturally rise the moment you wake up. When you skip food and add caffeine, you're asking your body to only work with stress before 9 a.m. In Japanese culture, breakfast is never optional. Even a few bites of rice and miso soup tell your nervous system, we're safe, we have energy. Change. A little something is always better than nothing. Even 5 minutes of real food can change your whole morning. Now, as promised, here's the test. 2 questions you can answer in less than a minute, telling you exactly what you need to fix first. Question 1. Does this have protein in it? If your breakfast has no protein at all, that's the first thing you need to fix. Question 2. Would I have recognized this as food 100 years ago? If it came from a wrapper, a box, or a fast food restaurant, it's probably not working for you. It's working for you. Here's the summary in one breath. A Japanese breakfast isn't fancy. It's not expensive. It's just protein first, then sugar, and something real on your plate every morning. You don't need a perfect breakfast. You need a slightly better breakfast starting tomorrow. Now, I want to hear from you. Look at what you ate this morning. Which of these 10 things was on your plate? Tell me the number in the comments, and together, let's fix a slightly better breakfast every morning. If this changed your eating habits tomorrow, send it to someone you know who doesn't have time for breakfast. See you in the next post.